I'm not gonna go do a walk. Okay, this is Lou. Yeah, I don't sound so good, do I? And I slept really a long time today, which is good because I don't usually sleep very well at all. I started taking melatonin. And see, back when 2 years ago, when I started this journey in cancer and surgeries and trying to figure out what to do, um, there was so much energy surging through my body after I had my tumor out. And it wasn't just after the tumor was out, but then, it was all the decisions going on and all the things I had to figure out at that point in time. Today's the 20th of July. But anyway, 2 years ago, I had two different surgeries. And then I went on a journey up here to the Northwest to try and visit with my family. So I figured I should say goodbye. Didn't know how long I got. I still don't know how long I got. So for now, I'm at stage 4. So some would say I don't have very long. But then there is this woman that was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer 21 years ago, and she's still kicking. So I'm going to hope and pray that I can be like her. But I do have to get on the stick. There are things I need to be doing, and I haven't been. And yes, I forgot about the cancer. How can you do that? Someone said, well, I thought I was over it. I thought the tumor was out, and the PET scan came back really good. But I was stupid. Okay, there's things you need to do. And like now, I've been listening to Dr. William Lee, last name L.I. And then there's another woman, Barbara somebody from Australia. Anyway, these people, what they have in common is they're talking about ways to starve cancer, to make it go away. With food. With your natural food. Instead of you go in and you have chemotherapy and they won't let you have vitamins and stuff, and they're trying to kill you. They're killing the cancer and killing you at the same time. And I did have a blessing, a special blessing. I needed help. I needed help making up my mind what to do. And so that's the beginning of what I was talking about. Let's see. It's real hard for me to stay on task. And my throat hurts. And I was just going to get on here and give you an update. But you know how I ramble on. I continue on and on talking. Here comes my sister. I'm talking on here. How are you doing this morning? I slept a lot this morning. I think the melatonin helped, but also, as far as give you an update from yesterday, I went to the urgent care. Because the deal is, coming up here quick is this coming Friday, I'm supposed to go in and get a couple of cancer treatments. I didn't go last Friday because I was ill. So I should have been to the damn doctor. I don't have a primary care physician because I just haven't done that since I moved here. So my surgeon was the one who actually did some medications for me before as my primary care doctor. So I'm way off task. All I know is I don't feel good. And I'm glad I went to urgent care. See, I called the doctor yesterday and was telling him what was going on. I called my oncologist. And they will not let me come in if I have any symptoms. And I was telling the assistant that I'm trying to figure out what to do because I'm going to be moving and I need to transfer my treatments, and I might decide to go ahead and do that one treatment I didn't want to do. Because it's easier if I don't get too sick. Because it's just a pill. So therefore I can handle it better. That didn't sound good. It's not handle it better. It is the fact that I wouldn't have to go into the doctor all the time. I'd just take pills. And then she could give me my pills because Walmart's everywhere, and that's my pharmacy. So I could just go and pick up my pills. I don't know how often I have to be seen. I just don't know what the future's going to bring, okay? But for now, I went into urgent care, and what they found was around the peripheral of I don't know how to say it any different, the peripheral, the outside of my lungs. Damn it. There's stuff there, and it looks like pneumonia, okay? So what she's saying is, my COVID came back negative. That part's really good. And she thinks I'm just on the tail end of the COVID. You see, this congestion and crap just came on. It's like the flu or a cold or something. Or pneumonia. Okay, so anyway, my throat is red. I've been spitting up stuff. She asked me if my ears were bothering me, and I think they really have bothered me some, but not a lot. I forgot about that. They've actually popped. You know how they'll pop when you're on an airplane or something? I have had that happen. And then this thing, I put this thing in my ear, okay, and I just leave it there sometimes at night when I go to sleep. Well, then I'm tossing and turning, and that's irritating my ear. But that's not the point. So this is what they did. She went ahead, she says, I'm going to treat you as if you have pneumonia, because that's the stuff that's around the outside of my lungs. And that's why my back's been hurting. I figured I'd been laying in bed too long. Because I did. 2 days straight running, I was in bed with a fever. My legs, my bones, everything was burning up. And I didn't take my pills, or I didn't drink the liquid. The things that I need to be doing. I know I'm scattering. I guess I should just finish that. So she treated me for pneumonia and also a bacterial infection, just because we got to get these symptoms gone by next Friday, or I don't get to have my treatments, okay? And I need to have those. But I really have been thinking about changing those up. Mostly for convenience, and also I just don't like them. And my throat is sore. So, I didn't take my pills until late last night. So the first pills I took were last night. Then I have taken amoxicillin this morning. So she gave me amoxicillin, and she gave me Arisa, or whatever, niacin. The amoxicillin, I take 2 capsules 3 times a day. And then the other one, you start out with 2 pills, and then you take 1 pill a day. And she said the symptoms should be gone in 5 days, so let's hope and pray that they are. And she said the COVID probably lasted so long because I have a compromised immune system. Now, bringing up an immune system, that's what I understand I need to do. Jumpstart your immune system. Kick it into gear, because your immune system will fight the cancer. That's what they're saying. So I need to do that. And there are a lot of foods that will help you fight cancer. All the leafy greens, dark greens, spinach, kale, and I think collard greens, they're totally green. Broccoli, just all kinds of vegetables. And then and certain fruits, not all fruits, but like kiwi. There's a kiwi fights cancer. You should take at least 1 a day. And if not, you could take 3 a day and it'd be even better, but at least 1 a day. And I bought a kiwi, and then they never would ripen, and I forgot about those guys. They were in the fridge. So, like I said in a different video, I need a mama. I need my mama. Maybe I do need my daughter that acts like my mama. My daughter has always acted like my mother. when we've been together anyway, because we haven't been together very much at all. But when she was a child, and I was, let's see, she was in the 5th grade, I was her life-size Barbie doll. Meaning, dressing me and stuff, playing around. She's a sweetheart. Life is a bitch sometimes, I'm definitely not a perfect individual. I've got this Theraflu over here. I've been wanting some Theraflu, and I had some in the house and didn't know it. There was like 1 packet. I need to go get some more because I'm not doing well. My lungs aren't doing well. And I, like I think I said, I went and got melatonin. That's what I started to tell you guys about. Okay, I got to go back to that. See how I scatter. Let me take a sip. I was going through a lot, okay? I was trying to decide on things, and so I started out with the fact that I had 2 surgeries in 22. Okay, first they went in and did a mastectomy on my right breast. So they took that out. And then I went in August 30th, and had some cancerous lymph nodes removed. They had found 2 on the PET scan that I had. So I figured that was the thing to do, get rid of what they could see. I wasn't paying attention to that microscopic stuff they were talking about. They always tell you got microscopic stuff that you cannot see running around in your body. Okay, well I wish I would have known a few more things. That wasn't the point. The point was I had so much energy running through my system that it was because I had slept and slept and slept. When you're recovering from surgery, you're sleeping. When you're on medicine. And I had a blessing. And in that blessing, it did tell me to be careful about chemotherapy and stuff. What it said was, be careful with the different things that they'll do, because they will backfire on you. Or they can backfire on you. So, I didn't want to do chemo. I couldn't do chemo. I could not make myself put something in my bloodstream that if it touched your skin on the outside, it burns the crap out of you. I said, and you want to put that in my body and run it through my organs? I couldn't do it. So anyway, back to the part where I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't sleep. I was a day without sleep, and the next day I'd get about 4 hours of sleep, and the next day I'd get no sleep. And so my naturopath told me to take melatonin. She told me to take 20 milligrams because I could not freaking sleep. And it's important to sleep. So that's something to remember. I've never really been good at sleeping. So just recently I started taking melatonin again. I just got 10 milligrams. It's because I haven't been dreaming either. And on melatonin, you start dreaming. Because you got to get to that sleep to where you can dream. And then pot, they say that pot interferes with your dreams, and I believe that. There was a time, when I smoked pot continuously, it seems. And then there was a time when I was up on a mountain. My daughter was in kindergarten, and there was no pot. There was no nothing. Everything I had went to pay the rent, and I still needed more to pay the rent. And I was up on a mountain. I had no telephone, no TV, no nothing. I had a car. I had to take my daughter to kindergarten and pick her up and stuff like that. But I don't know how I managed. That was like miracles, just living there. It was a beautiful place. And I scattered to there because it is. I don't know why. Oh, the dreaming. I had a hell of a lot of dreams there. So that's why I say probably pot has something to do with that. Because I wasn't taking any melatonin or sleep aids or anything. But I was on the mountain with just me and my daughter. No company, no nothing. So I probably slept plenty. But I would wake up 5 or 6 times a night after dreams that I had had. So I started taking a pad of paper to bed with me. And when I'd wake up from a dream, I'd write it down real quick because you forget them, Interesting things happen there. Some really strange things happen there. Like one time my bed was in a water bed. It threw me all over the place. I'm not kidding you. It was like there was a big old, what do you call it? Like there was a big old tidal wave in my bed, throwing me around. There are things your body might do, and there's things that bad spirits do too. And I was told later there were bad spirits in that house I didn't know about. They didn't know how I was living there. But God was on my side, so that's why I learned how I made it. There were a lot of things happened there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, or it was there. So I took my pills last night, and I woke up once to go potty at 7:40 this morning. And then I went back to sleep and slept until 9:40. So, I got some sleep I needed, I guess. You do need rest for healing. And yeah, I did buy some oxygen. I showed you guys that the other day. I didn't know you could get any. Really, my girlfriend was at death's door and they wouldn't let her have any. OC, I don't know what that stuff is, but you can't breathe. But she's got that. But anyway, this is recreational oxygen. Like people who are up climbing mountains and hiking and what else? Anyway, I got it because I know that they use oxygen therapy. And I know that a lot of us don't get enough oxygen. So, at that LifeWorks clinic, one of the things they have that they offer is oxygen therapy. But I don't know anything about it. So then one of you people out there said to be careful with that oxygen. I've only used it like the first day that I got it. I used 3 different, what it is that one can is supposed to have about 200 1-second squirts of oxygen. Okay, there's a cup where you put it over your mouth. And it did hurt my lungs doing that. But, that makes sense, right? Squirt oxygen in your lungs. But my lungs were already having a problem because of what's going on with my body. So I have to get better. But anyway, in the meantime, you people, I love you. I don't have a lot of time. I've got to get things done. I got to pack. I put a couple boxes together. I didn't realize I was so spread out all over this place. When I first came to live with Dad, I stayed in the front bedroom up by him. And the TV was so loud. But I still had to stay there. And so I got stuff in that room. And then I moved to a different room later on. Finally got to move to a different room. So I got stuff in that room, and this room. And I have been going through my clothes and donating. I got to go through some more, but I got to go through everything. Found some things that I've been looking for and didn't realize where they were. So I just got to go through and get everything and donate, I guess, because they don't have enough. Nancy's room that she offered me is a large room, but she was going to get it ready for her daughter. And so I'm probably going to stay there hopefully a month or so. It's my surgery on my breast, okay, I had reconstructive surgery here. And I want the same surgeon to take care of it. He's done 2 surgeries. One, he went in and put an implant, stretched my skin. And that lasted 3 months, so I had to wait. And actually it lasted 6 months because life got in the way. And so I've been back, and he took that hard implant out and put a softer, smaller implant in. That just got to do some switching around, because my cancer was in my armpit. It wasn't just right in the front. So it kind of, but they did take the whole breast out. So it's just a part of my breast seems like it's going under my arm. So in September, I'm supposed to go back, and he'll look at it and then get me into surgery, I hope, right away. I don't know how long that's going to be. I need to talk to him too, I guess. So in the meantime, in between time, I got a bloody big mess that I got to take care of. And I have been so sick that I haven't gotten out of bed. People probably been thinking I'm lazy because I've been laying around in the bed. But guess what? I couldn't get up. Now I kind of feel like I can get up. If this medicine will kick in and work. So between the melatonin that I've started taking and the medicine that I took yesterday, well, I slept pretty good last night. And I haven't been smoking pot, okay? Since the family's come around, I know that I love how it affects me, but other people kind of don't understand. I do a lot of talking and stuff like that. I do. I love how it works. It makes my mind open up to all kinds of different possibilities in there. So, I got to get busy. I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know what's going on. So, I'm on 2 medicines, amoxicillin and erythromycin, I think is the name of the other one. Erythromycin is for bacterial infection, and this is just in case scenario. And the amoxicillin is for pneumonia, which could very well be. Because once you get a pneumonia, they say that you'll get it easy. Well, you know what? I've done good. I got pneumonia 30 years ago. That's when I quit smoking because I could not breathe. And I had been on heavy doses of medicine for over 6 weeks. And I was bound and determined I was not going to start smoking again after all that I went through. I did find out later the reason I got pneumonia. I mean, this is my own opinion, but it was not smoking. But I had been wanting to quit smoking. I mean, literally bad wanting to quit. And the more I wanted to quit, the other side of me said, no, you're not quitting. We smoke more. But what happened was I had sanded. I moved into a house that had cupboards that had layers and layers of paint. It was an old house. I had lots of layers of paint. I put a stripper on them and scraped them off, and then I sanded them. And I put a mask on, but it wasn't the kind you needed. And it didn't cover it all that well. So all that sawdust that has stripper on it got up into my nose and into my lungs. That's what caused pneumonia. That's what caused me not to be able to breathe. I would love to. Okay, well, it is time to shut this down. I need to change my clothes. And I'm going to go to breakfast with my sister. And my brother, or your husband, or your person. It's so hard when you've had a husband and then they're your ex. It's like even my ex. I have a few exes. Anyway, I still call him my husband by accident. Because he was for 17 years. It's kind of hard to change your habits. But anyway, I will say sayonara. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up what's going on. And I've missed talking to you. So I'll talk at you later. I should be on the mend. That's what we'll say. I should be on the mend. I really didn't know I was that bad off. So, say la vie.